Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be kind of a negative one. I was kind of unsure if I should do this video, but you guys seem to like when I mentioned my unfavorites with my monthly favorites. I do actually have some more stuff that is high-end, but for today we're focusing on stuff that did not work for me at the drugstore. And the whole reason why I was kind of iffy about doing this whole video is because I really just don't want to offend anybody or upset anybody. If any of these products do work out for you, they might be some of your favorites. These are just products that did not work for me. I know everybody has that little disclaimer, but I feel like I just need to throw it out there because I really just don't want to upset anybody. We do have quite a bit of stuff here to talk about, so we're just going to jump right in. And the first thing I want to mention, this box is so jacked up. I don't even know why, but I don't even care. It's the Sally Hansen Ouch Relief Wax Strip Kit. Now, I got this to wax the upper lip hair, and it says it's for the face and bikini. It's one of these like wax strips that you kind of, I guess, rub in between your hands with the heat of your hand, supposed to heat up the wax apparently, and you can use it on your face. This did absolutely nothing, and I was rubbing for ever. It felt like it was just a lot of work. It actually irritated my skin a little bit. It comes with 24 wax strips. I don't think it was super expensive, but still, it did absolutely nothing for me. Now this guy, funny enough, I actually repurchased this. I think this was my second bottle. It's the Maybelline Dream Pure BB. And this is actually one of the first BB creams I ever tried at the drugstore. This is in the shade Light Medium. And after trying out more BB creams, I realized how bad this one is. It really did not work for my skin. And I have more normal to dry skin. And I feel like it just made me like a grease ball. It really did make me pretty oily. At the time, this was the first BB cream I ever tried. I just thought that was kind of normal. It really just does not look good on the skin, and since trying other ones, I realized this is not good. These were actually newer products, and they were limited edition, so they might not even be in stores anymore, but these are by Wet n Wild, and Wet n Wild is actually one of my favorite brands at the drugstore. I have so many products that I love from Wet n Wild, so this is really not targeted to any brand. These are just certain products that didn't work out for me, and these were the geometric highlighting powders. Now, we all know Wet n Wild's a very affordable brand, so these were pretty cheap. I actually picked up all three of them, and all three of them were like nothing on my skin. I tried using them as maybe like just a subtle highlight, but I just feel like they did absolutely nothing on the skin. They were pretty powdery. They really didn't add much of a sheen, so I just overall wasn't really impressed with these. I know Wet n Wild is coming out with these new highlights, which I'm still willing to try. Those look really nice in the swatches that I have seen, but these were just no, they didn't do anything. They were limited edition, so maybe they're not even out anymore. Probably for the best. Not good. Now, this guy I actually purchased a while back. It's by Physicians Formula, and this is the Classic Nude palette. And in the packaging here, there's just some really nice neutral colors, a little bit more on the cool side. Doesn't really have a name here, but I believe there are more than one. Really cute packaging as well. And, you know, Physicians Formula is not a cheap brand, so this is actually pretty expensive for the drugstore from what I remember. But the thing about this eyeshadow is there is absolutely no pigment. Oop, and there went the brush. But there is not a whole lot of pigmentation throughout these shadows, so I just overall wasn't really impressed with them. However, I believe, well, these are different type of formulas, but same type of packaging, so I just thought I would throw that in there. These newer ones, it's this pink glittery package here. I can't remember the name. It doesn't have it listed anywhere on here, but this has more, I guess, neutral pinky tones in here, and this has a lot more pigment compared to these. So I don't think necessarily all Physicians Formula shadows, oop, there goes the brush to that one. I mean, they're not the best shadows to work with, but they do have a lot more pigment. These are a lot more shimmery, and I feel like these would be nice toppers to other eyeshadows, just to give you that nice sheen, foiled, glittery look to your lid. So I do like these, not so much these. I think we all really know these Maybelline palettes, they just need to stop. This is actually the only one I've ever tried, but from what I've heard about the other ones, I just feel like, no, I don't know what's going on here. This is the Smokes palette, and I bought this, I think it was at Walgreens. And not all of the shadows in here are terrible, but it's not a really great palette. I definitely think you can pick up some Wet n Wild shadows, some NYX shadows that are way better than this one. So save yourself the money. It's not really a great palette. Like I said, there are a couple shades that are in here that are pretty good, but overall, this guy here, I don't know what's up, because I remember these Maybelline quads being pretty good back in the day. This is, which one is this? I don't know if it has a name on here. Oh, Sandstone Shimmer, I believe that's the name of this quad here. So you got a mix of different colors here, very pretty colors, this cranberry color, this golden color, just colors that were right up my alley that I thought I would end up really liking. But unfortunately, these are just not very pigmented, and they were actually really hard to blend out. This brown is actually pretty pigmented, but from what I remember when I used it, it was really hard to blend. It actually ended up just being pretty patchy when you were trying to blend it, and this gold, it almost looked like nothing when you applied it to your lid. Another Wet n Wild product that I wasn't really too impressed with, and this is the Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. This is actually a new one. It says new formula on here in Catwalk Pink, and I was so excited to try it out because, I don't know, it just looked like a really nice palette, and the packaging, it just looked like it was going to be good product. I'm going to say this isn't a terrible highlight, but it's just kind of powdery. That's the only thing. It's kind of powdery, and there are little like pieces of glitter in here, so you really don't get much of a sheen. It's more of like a light wash of like a shimmery glitter, which I'm not really too crazy about. Yeah, I'm swatching these right now, and it's really not that great. So don't go crazy searching for this in the drugstore like I did, because I was dying to get my hands on it. It was a pretty affordable product. I think it was under like $5, so not too big of a loss, but still, $5, and you really just don't need it. Another highlight, and this is so old, I actually threw this in here a while back when I was planning to do a video like this, and another one by Physicians Formula, and this is what's kind of kept me from trying Physicians Formula products. This is the Mineral Glow Pearls in Bronze Pearl. I know there are quite a few like this one. They have different like blushes and highlights in the same type of formula, I'm guessing, and it's just not very pigmented. Like, you can hardly see anything. It really doesn't give you much of a sheen if you wanted to use it like a highlight, and yeah, there's just really nothing to it. I mean, you can't even really see it. Let me know if you've tried any of the other ones. Like I said, I know they have other blushes and highlights like this, and if those are worth it or not. Because I do have some Physicians Formula highlighters that I absolutely love, like the strips and the one that's in that cube. I really love that one. This is a nail polish, and it's by Sally Hansen. It's the Velvet Texture Nail Color. And you know, now thinking back to this, I mean, I should have known. I should have known. This is in the color Lavish. The texture was just awful. I know it's supposed to have more of a velvet finish, but it was so bad, you guys. Not only did it chip off like in a day, my nails looked terrible by the next day, which is a good thing because I was planning on taking it off immediately anyways. But it just had the weirdest finish. Now, it did have more of like a bumpy, almost velvet-like texture, but it left this weird kind of white cast over it. I guess because of the velvet finish. It was weird, you guys. I really didn't like this. I haven't tried any other ones since then because this was just such a fail for me. Now, I do have a couple NYX products in here, which I am so sad to talk about because NYX is one of my all-time favorite brands. I mean, I would say probably 90% of the stuff I try from them I love, but these did not work out for me in two colors. You know what? I can't even find the other one. But I will tell you guys, they are the NYX Lip Suedes, and these I was so excited to try. When they were first launching these, everybody was trying to get their hands on them, including myself. I was going like, I was stalking Ulta for these to come out. I find them to be extremely, extremely drying. The thing about this that I hate that they don't work for me is because they have such beautiful colors. And this one is in the color Cherry Skies. It's such a nice dark brick red. I absolutely love this color, but the formula is just so dry. And I'm not someone who minds a liquid lipstick. I can wear a liquid lipstick all day long, no problem, but these were just cracking and drying and giving me butthole lips, and it was just not cute. So I really was not feeling these so much. There are a couple in here. The new ones I don't think are as bad. They're not my favorite formula, but these I can get away with wearing. I find like the deeper shades is where you run into the issues. There are a couple colors that I haven't even gotten to use yet, like this purple one here. the hot pink. So there, I have almost the entire line. The two worst ones for me have been Cherry Skies and Stone Fox, which is the dark gray one, which I just think is such a cool color. I tried wearing it, did not go well. And the other product is the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner. And I actually got this because I've been wanting the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Liner. That one is always sold out, and to be honest, it's a little pricey. I mean, I think it's around like 20 bucks or maybe more. And this looked pretty similar, so I picked this one up. I like the idea of this liner. It's very pretty, it's a nice glitter, it's not super chunky, very easy to use. I love the brush. The thing I don't like about it is it burns and stings my eyes. Like, if you apply this to your eyelid or wherever, it's going to burn, it's going to sting, which really sucks. It does go away, but still, I kind of cringe every time I try to reach for this. It's in the color Crystal Silk, and it burns the shiz out of my eyes. This one is by NYC, and it's their high definition liquid eyeliner. And I decided to pick up the felt one because I just wanted to try it out, see if it was any good. I mean, look, you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's not even black. It's like a charcoal gray color. It's not pigmented at all. It's not pigmented. This one I've actually put away for a while now. I almost don't remember why I don't like it. I do remember it doing absolutely nothing for my lashes, so that's probably it. This is the Rimmel Scandaleyes Retro Glam Mascara in Extreme Black. So this is what the applicator looks like. It's a pretty large wand, which first of all is a little bit too big for my eye. I mean, that basically covers my entire eye. But yeah, I really don't remember it doing much of anything. It's a little bit too old for me to test it out again. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a no. So I picked up this little sponge, and it is so hard. This is, you know, I don't even remember the brand, but I got it at Walgreens. This is what it looks like here. It's just one of those like off-brand beauty blender things. And I picked it up because I just wanted to see if it compared. It's the same exact shape as the beauty blender. You guys, it does not expand. It is not the same thing as a beauty blender at all. So if you're looking for a cheap alternative, the best I have found, and I now have the beauty blender, the best I have found compared to it is the Real Techniques complexion sponge. That one is such a good sponge for only $6. This I think was around $5, so it's about the same price. And this just does absolutely nothing. Even if you run it underwater, it does not absorb any water. It does not like get larger like the beauty blender. It just doesn't work the same. So yeah, it's just a very hard sponge. Now these next two things I'm kind of still trying to figure out, but so far not really liking them. This is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter, and this is like one of their like all-time best sellers, and this is in the color Blush Gems. Now I do find that you can make this work if you scratch off the entire top layer. This is a baked highlighter, and I feel like it is so, I don't know if it's like so baked, it's like hard to get through the product, but I mean, I'm like digging my finger in it and there's like hardly anything on there. This is supposed to be a dupe for Soft and Gentle, so what I find if I get my nail and kind of like scratch off some of it and then use it, it's a little bit more pigmented that way, but just on its own, I don't know what they did. I don't know if they like reformulated or what, because I have another one of their baked highlighters in Pinktastic, and that one is such a pretty highlight. So this last one, again, it's one of those things that everybody just loves. And this is the Sonia Kashuk, what is this? Highlighter stick, I guess, but it was always sold out. Finally got it. You can find this at Target, probably around like in between 10 and 15 bucks, I think. And this is in the color Sparkling Sands. And like I said, everybody always raves about it, so I decided to finally pick it up because I saw it in stock. And I just don't get it. I mean, applying a lot here. I just don't find that it gives you much of a sheen. I try to use it with my fingertips because I felt like maybe the warmth of my fingertips would help warm up this product and make it easier to use. I just know so many people love it, so I want to love it too. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy this product as well and how you like to use it. So that about wraps up this video, you guys. I am kind of gathering high-end products that haven't been working out for me as well. I don't have quite as many to show, but if you guys would like to see a video on that, just let me know in the comments down below and I can definitely get that up for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not be mad at me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.